Hey guys, what's up? If you don't know what today is, it is Tuesday. But not only Tuesday, it is Dilly Day. What does that mean? Absolutely nothing. But it means something for you today, Dilly Day. And what I'm going to talk to you today about is something that you guys have been asking about in some of my previous videos, and I've kind of hit on it a little bit, but now I'm going to break it down. So today, I am going to break down the 1-3-6 process. That's right, the 1-3-6 process. So what do I mean by that? This happens to go along with goal setting. I know we're just out of January and we're moving into February already, which is crazy. But what I wanted to do is talk to you guys today about goal setting. A quick little video here for you. So 1-3-6 process basically is this. Your business growth or your objective of personal production is your goal that you're going to write out. So the 1 in the 1-3-6 can be anything that you want as far as what's your goal going to be for 2018. Write that goal down, and we're going to focus just on one goal. So write down a realistic, achievable, sometimes people do like maybe a little lofty than what they know they're going to have to push for goal, but they know it's still achievable and it's still attainable. So write down that goal that you want for 2018. And then what you're going to do is you're going to write down 1, 2, and 3. So you're going to write down 3 more things underneath that one goal. And what the 3 is what are these 3 actions going to be to help you achieve that goal? So for example, if your goal is to lose 15 pounds in 2018, you're going to list out 3 things that are going to help you achieve that goal. So maybe that's, I'm going to go get a gym membership, I'm going to eat healthy, and I am going to, or that could be along with that, stop eating fast food. You're going to write down those 3 action steps to help you achieve what you wrote in number 1. So for me, for example, because I'm in real estate, I've got volume goals and I've got transaction goals. So I've got a transaction goal, I've got a volume goal, and then down below I'm writing down 3 things. How am I going to achieve those things? So one of the things that I wrote down is I'm going to keep my coach, Paco, I love you, and Jared James is who I'm going with, so shout out to Jared. You guys have been great. And there would be no reason for me to ever get rid of a coach because it challenges me, it holds me accountable, it pushes me, and in fact, I'm actually going to a conference here in May where I'll be meeting up with my coach and we'll be doing all sorts of stuff together, which is going to be a lot of fun. But with that, I understand the importance of having a coach and what it's done for the growth of my business. So that's one thing I don't want to get rid of, right? And then I wrote down 2 other goals as well. So those are just examples. Then you're going to write down a 6 below those 3, okay, and you're going to number those 1-6, and you're going to write 6 things that you're going to stop doing in 2018, specifically as it relates to that goal that you wrote down. So what are 6 things that are potentially going to stop you from achieving that goal and from doing maybe those other 3 things that you listed right above that? So the 1-3-6 process. 1, what's your goal for 2018? 3, what are 3 actions that you're going to take to achieve that goal in 2018? And then 6, what are the 6 things that are going to stop you or get in the way to achieving that goal? And underneath that, you can kind of write, so what I do is I write in things that could potentially stop me from achieving those goals. And then I write down dates after those things. So for example, I would like to spend less time on the phone and more time in front of people. And so one of my things is people value your time. So I wrote, people value your time. Your time is not free. And so basically what I meant by that and what I put a date to next to that is I want to hire a sales associate, an internal sales associate who basically makes phone calls for me when I'm out and about or getting back to someone when I can't, those types of things. It, 1, helps me to go out and do what I'm best at, and that's being in front of people and meeting people and building those relationships. But 2, it's able to get back to some of those people quicker sometimes. So like if I get a lead that comes in, she can get right on it and she can pass that off. So my goal that I wrote after that was by September 2018. So then it gives you something to kind of measure where you're at, and if you hit that goal and if you didn't and why you didn't at the end of the year, you can kind of evaluate this process. So that is the 136 process. That is Dilly Day. Dilly. So hopefully you guys were encouraged with that. And if you guys have any questions, comments whatsoever, comment below or contact me. I'll hit you up and I'll answer those questions. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Have a good Tuesday. Dilly Day.